Hello everyone, my name is Hajira and I'm a news reporter from the Herald Sun. Today we have a health researcher, Tanya, to talk to you about health and well-being. What is health?
Health is defined as a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. This definition is from the World Health Organization in 1948. Well-being allows for a broad examination of health that is holistic instead of focusing on a particular health-related condition or behavior. It involves a number of dimensions that are all interconnected to affect the level of health and well-being of a person.
What are the dimensions of health?
There are several concepts of health and well-being, including physical, social, emotional, mental, and spiritual dimensions. Two of the most commonly discussed concepts are physical and mental health. Physical health is described as an individual's bodily functions working at the optimal level. This may be as a result of the absence of illness or disease, consistent exercise, a healthy diet, and plenty of sleep. Physical well-being means upholding each of these aspects to reduce the risk of developing an illness, disease, or injury.
What is mental health?
Mental health refers to an individual's emotional, social, and psychological well-being. Mental health can be difficult to define as a person's perception is a common diagnosis. Nowadays, the advancement of technology has allowed testing to be conducted so that signs of mental illness can be seen through CT scans and genetic testing. Having positive mental health does not simply mean the absence of common issues such as depression and anxiety, but also depends on a person's ability to feel safe, achieve balance, enjoy life, rise through tough situations, etc. It also relates to the ability to think and process information.
What is social health?
Being socially well means being able to work in a productive manner while making a positive contribution to society. Surrounding yourself with positive influences and a supportive network can promote social well-being. It involves forming relationships that are meaningful and having the ability to adapt to different social situations.
What is emotional and spiritual health?
Emotional well-being refers to the ability to express emotions in a manner that is positive and reasonable. Spiritual health refers to the beliefs, values, ideas that a person holds. Spirituality is different for everyone. It is there to help people cope with difficulties, with illness or pain. It involves being hopeful in the hardest of times and finding a sense of peace within your life.
What is the dynamic nature of health?
Health and well-being is continuously changing. A person can be physically healthy one day but fall sick the next. They could be mentally well one day but experience a traumatic event the next and develop negative mental health feelings. Some people may not have the money to choose to eat better food or may live in an area with little or no access to gyms or sporting fields. They may also live long distances to travel to meet up with friends to socialize.
What is the subjective nature of health?
Subjective well-being is characterized by the individual's internal subjective assessment based on their own judgments. It's how they evaluate their own health. So what is optimal health?
Optimal health and well-being are a concept with varied and evolving perspectives and definitions. It is subject to a wide range of contexts and interpretations with different meanings from different people.
What does optimal health consist of?
According to research, it is a balance of 5 areas of health. These areas are emotional, physical, spiritual, intellectual, and social health. The concept of optimal health focuses on mental health and healthy relationships, as well as nutrition and exercise.
What is well-being?
Well-being is a complex combination of all dimensions of health, characterized by an equilibrium in which the individual feels happy, healthy, capable, and engaged. It integrates mental health and physical health, resulting in more holistic approaches to disease prevention and health promotion. Well-being is a valid population outcome, measures beyond morbidity, mortality, and economic status that tells us how people perceive their life is going from their own perspective.
How is optimal health and well-being viewed through a global perspective?
Through a balanced optimal health, individual can gain well-being which allows them to realize his or her own potential, can work productively and fruitfully, and be able to make a contribution to his or her community. Through health promotion, the health of individuals and community are improved. The health of Australians is not isolated from the rest of the world, and hence needs to be addressed nationally as well as globally. Health is a universal right, and there are fundamental conditions required for health improvement globally, as stated by the World Health Organization. Ensuring healthy lives and promoting the well-being for all at all ages is important to building prosperous societies.